Well, Toronto's annual all-night celebration of art. It's happening tonight. Nuit Blanche transforms public spaces into more than 80 impressive art installations. It'll be a mix of sight and sound at over 80 displays across the city. The theme this year is translating the city. Nuit Blanche runs from 7 o'clock tonight until 7 o'clock Sunday morning. And joining me now is Alexis Nanibush-Pamajewong, a two-spirit Anishinaabe interdisciplinary artist from Shawanaga First Nation. Thank you very much for joining us. So let's talk about your art. What are you going to have on display for people to experience tonight?
Yeah, thanks for having me. Ani, hello. Yeah, I'm having my project, my part of the downtown exhibition curated by Charlene K. Lau, which is called Poetic Justice. My project is for the youth. This project is really just to uplift and honor Indigenous youth. So we have Indigenous youth performers all night long, and we also have Spirit Nation drummers from Kitchener who are going to be drumming for us all night long. And in between those performances, there's going to be an interactive audio-visual installation experience. So there's red lighting, there's a audio track that recalls the call to action that specifically speaks to child welfare and well-being. So really, this is just a celebration to honor and uplift youth for the next generations, past, present, and future. Yeah, so we're just kind of holding that space for those Indigenous youth to dance for us and create a good energy throughout the night. So yeah, there'll be also round dances as well. So we have opening ceremony with the round dance. So if you're there early, please join us for a round dance, and there'll also be a closing round dance as well. So yeah, that's the project.
Alexis, you mentioned child welfare and well-being. Can you talk more about the story that you want to tell and what you want people to take away from this?
Yeah, so the story behind it, I grew up off reserve, so I was I grew up in the city. I never danced. I never danced at powwows or anything like that, but I remember attending powwows and being really inspired by the youth there. And I still don't dance today, but I want to create space for the Indigenous youth to dance. When I talk about child welfare and well-being, I'm specifically speaking to the 94 calls to action, where it specifically speaks to child welfare and being in terms of education, in terms of some of the child systems, in terms of just making sure that they are safe, and in terms of how those services are supposed to ethically proceed with how they're engaging with Indigenous youth these days. So, yeah.
And, when it comes down to the use of art to, reflect life and tell stories, what does that mean to you and for you?
I've been doing art since I was a young kid. I think my art specifically speaks to my connection to the land and my culture and my identity. So I'm Anishinaabe, I'm two-spirited, and I really try to speak to that, my homeland, Shawanaga First Nation, and just my connection to the land is what I've always been taught, to learn to love the land and also to uphold our ancestors and to honor them, and also to uphold our future generations as well. So that's what I'm trying to speak in all of my art. It's about love and care and honoring the land. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
And Alexis, you mentioned upholding the ancestors. Can you talk about also, the platform that Nuit Blanche gives you to expose others to your art and the story that you may not be able to reach?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, Nuit Blanche is such a huge project to be a part of. I'm so honored to be a part of it. Very thankful for this opportunity to speak about my connection to my Anishinaabe culture. So there's 7 flags in the project, and one of them is Shawanaga River, which is where we catch a lot of fish, and then also a few of them is from my powwow, my annual powwow in Shawanaga as well, and some other powwows that I attended. So it's I think just our existence as Indigenous youth and creators and artists, we are just by existing that is honoring our ancestors. So kind of just speaking like existence is resistance. And yeah, that's it's really crazy to be able to share this project with everyone. Honestly, I'm kind of lost for words sometimes. Yeah.
I hope you're not going to be at too much of a loss for words. Are people going to be able to come up and talk to you?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. No, I'm happy to talk to anyone about the project. and to speak to a little bit more. So yeah, if you see me there, come say hi.
Okay. Alexis, this has been such a
Yes.
pleasure. Thank you very much for taking time to speak with us, and good luck with everything tonight.
Thank you so much.